So I'm riding around the snowy desert. I forgot my gloves. My hands are freezing, so I remember, well, the cup holder's always hot. Let me stick my hands in there. So I stick them in there. What I found out next will change my life forever. Eternal heat. Tons of it just billowing out. So I left this whole area uncovered, and there was hot air coming out of it, but I kept dropping stuff in there, never to be found again. So I thought, what if I put vents in there? So I'm making two types of vents, one thrifty style and one with a 3D printer that I'll be giving away. Find out at the end of the video. So this first one is the stock cup holder method. So you can see here, we're going to use the stock cup holder. We're going to cut some holes in the bottom. So the bad thing about this is you're going to destroy your cup holder, and the airflow might not be as good, but I mean, it should come out in theory. The only problem is we need to figure out how to glue that on. So I tried super glue, it didn't work. I tried the hot glue gun, it worked for a little bit, then it detached. So you probably have to screw them on from the side, and that would keep them on. Might be a little bit off center, so you'd have to mess around with that. The second method is the 3D printer method. So I did buy a 3D scanner and a printer just for this project, and it was a huge learning curve. So eventually I got it, a lot of trial and error. So you can see here I use duct tape to make the hole smaller, since the original vent does not fit perfectly because the cup holder is a little bit too wide. It didn't really scan it well because it was shiny, so eventually I put a cardboard ring around it, and that helped a lot with the scanning. You can see a lot of trial and error here. I figured out you need some lighting, some texture, and I still failed. That does not look like the cup holder. So eventually I got a nicer lighting setup, turntable, and voila, there we go. We got it perfectly in there. So now we just need the 3D software to edit it and make it into the airflow vent. And here's what I came up with. So the front area has 3 holes, and that's going to let air come in through the front. It's going to crash into the back of the tube there, first one, and it's going to circulate upwards. So the bottom's open, and then the front's a little bit open, so we can get some air coming out of there. The rear one, I'm going to put some holes in the sides, so you can still get some air coming in and crashing into the back as well as from the bottom, and it's going to be flowing up. And in theory, that should maximize the airflow. And I did upload it to my 3D printer. So this is a Creality K1 Max, and I'm going to start my first print. And well, it looks like it's printing something inappropriate, but there you can see the app, and it keeps track of it, and it does the time lapse. So it's a pretty cool printer. It's going to take a lot of trial and error. And here you can see all my errors already. I've tried so many times, and I'm trying again, and I think this is it. You can see here it is a successful print. It's printing pretty well. You can see the insides of the vent holder, and here's the finished product. It doesn't look like the cup holder, but that's because it has supports on the sides, and you have to peel those off and you'll reveal a perfect cup holder underneath. You can see there it's almost an identical clone, except it has the holes and the open bottom, and you can see the 75mm measurement in there. So I do have to make the hole a little wider because the vents are very tight in there. They do fit, but it's very hard to get them out, so probably an extra millimeter or 2 wider, and then they'll be perfect. It's just a prototype. I have a bunch of them. And here's the final product. I got it perfect, and you can see the original one is way bigger than the one I made. And that helps with the airflow, since you don't have a big wall blocking a lot of the air. And you also have the little holes in there to let the air in and come out through the top there. It was coming both directions, and the rear tube as well. All right, let's take a second to admire the finished product. Wow. Anyways, to remove the stock cup holder, there's a tab in the front. You just pull it back and then just throw it violently to the side. Then to install the new one, you just pop it in there, and the front tab will just clip on just like the stock ones. Now you just want to adjust your air vents pointing towards you, since it's your side-by-side, and you should be able to feel some hot air when the side-by-side's running. And now we're going to test out the temperature inside and compare it to afterwards when it's heated up. And I put some little paper fingers there so you can see the airflow, and we got the laser thermometer to check the ambient temperature and surface temperature of a lot of areas. So you can see it's 40 degrees there, 42. We'll check the gloves, and it looks like it's around 42 as well. So low 40s everywhere. So that gives us a good baseline. Now you can see the side-by-side running at 15 miles an hour. It's flowing pretty well. It's like a AC set on high. Even when I reach 42, it seems like it gets a little stronger. You can see there I'm going 41, 42. A few hours later, after riding, we heated it up and we were feeling the temperature. Now we can test out to see if it worked. You can see we ran into a blizzard, so the temperature actually dropped way lower. So now we'll see what those heaters did. And you can see we reached 95, wow, but it actually reaches 102 if you keep watching the screen for the max temperature. So you can see all around it's pretty foggy and cold, so you can only imagine how warm it would get if we had the windows closed. So I did show you in another video how to make the mesh Lambo windows. In a future video, I'll show you how to enclose them, and we could try the heater again and see how hot we can make it. Remember to subscribe and comment for your chance to win one of my spare Heatswarm vents. I'll also be placing the rest on eBay titled Heatswarm Razor Heater if you're interested in scoring some of the extra ones I made. Thank you again. See you next time.